Hi, hello, welcome back to my channel. This is another exam video because why not? That's the lowest point of my life, like lowest points of my life during the no, they're not. I've faced lower, but either way, this one's gonna be way smaller. Hopefully, I will try not to talk too much, um, and I'll make sure that I actually show you what I study because that's what I saw was missing in my videos, how I study and all that. Yeah, so I have 5 exams left. I have one exam tomorrow. That's the second exam. I've done like one. I had one exam yesterday. Now I have another one. Oh yeah, so I have another one tomorrow. Sorry. After that, I'll have like 3 left. I have only 5 exams in total this semester, and I'll be done by 31st. Today's 22nd, no 23rd. Scorpio season. But either way, um, what I will show you is what I'll study, what I go through, and all that. Currently, I'm honestly so so tired because I just can't study in the afternoons, and especially with the pressure of completing all the syllabus like within this particular point of time, I really crash out and I need like a big cup of coffee, which is what we're gonna make very soon. We'll make coffee. Yeah, I just had my lunch. Yeah, so I am struggling to study right now. I can't keep my eyes open. My like head hurts. Yeah, this is election law. So this is all the material that we've been given. Not very great material to be honest, but you know, it serves as a good guiding material. And then these are my notes. Like you'll see, my notes are very descriptive. Sometimes they're like pretty brief, but sometimes I just copy paste them off of the material that I see because I just can't read. But either way, like this is very long. Like as you can see, this is like how long is this? 64 pages, and like I need to complete this entire one module. So it might be like 70 pages, but yeah, it's okay. It's an exam for tomorrow. I'll be able to read like that PDF 2-3 times before I go for the examination. That's just my how I work. I create a PDF and I just like read it thrice at least before going for an examination. And that's how I become comfortable with the material that I have in front of me. So yeah, this is how I do it, and I'll see you later. Update: I gave my election law exam today. It was alright. Actually, it went pretty well because it was easy, straightforward questions. It didn't require me to study the entire night. Yeah, so I have media on Monday now. So clearly, and today's Friday, so I'm not studying. I'm currently reading Dan Brown, as you do during exams. Even I've not picked up a book in the last like 6 months, and I do it during the exams. Yeah. So I'm currently headed for, like, I'll be headed for dinner soon, and then we'll take a walk, and then I'll chill out for a while, and then probably start studying tomorrow. I'm not gonna study today. See ya. Saturday night. I'm trying to study, but things are so distracting today. To be fair, I'm not in a mood to study this weekend. I spent the entire day yesterday, that is Friday, just chilling. So I was thinking I'd study today, but then I woke up very late, and after that I was just hungry for a while. So even though I was trying to study, I could not actually fully do it. So I'm doing it right now, and I'll show you what I'm doing, because why the not? So what I've done is, so we've been given one book that's written by one of our faculties, and it's not a big book, and we don't have any other recommended readings for this course. So I've just uploaded the entire fucking book on ChatGPT and told it to summarize it for me. I'm not gonna put in more work than it's required, absolutely required for this course, because I honestly don't care anymore. So this is just what the output is, and of course not, I'm not copying pasting it. I have like read it, and then I like try to summarize it even more in my notes. This thing I copied, of course, but then most of the stuff is like, oh, I read it here and then I see whatever is important, I write that down. And then like after, I think, but hopefully by tonight, like 5 a.m. today, because that's when I sleep, it's 11:30 right now. If I sleep at 5 a.m., just don't be concerned about me, that's my normal sleeping schedule these days. So when I sleep at 5, I feel like I'll be done with this entire like document, and hopefully it'll be like a 50-60 page document, not more than that. And then tomorrow, which is Sunday, I'll just spend the entire day just studying that document. And you know that I require like reading pages, like reading documents like at least 3 times before I go for the exam, as I've said before. So I'm just gonna put in that much work. I'm gonna study 3 times tomorrow, and day after tomorrow afternoon, like on morning afternoon, because the paper is like later in the afternoon. I think it's from 2:30 or 3. That's what I remember. That's basically what I do. And I've got going on some music. So this is ancient Roman bath. I don't know what this is, if you can see, if you saw what that was. And don't mind my bed, I have some like stuff going on here. It looks like a lot of clothes. It's just I think three pants that I don't want to fold, so I just keep throwing them from my chair to my bed, and then to my chair and to my bed. So yeah, that's it. That's what's going on. I will, I think, update you tomorrow, hopefully. This is the next day, and I have my media law exam tomorrow. That is Monday. So this is just the last round of like revisions. So the notes that I've already prepared do not have like proper facts of the cases that are part of the syllabus. So what I'm gonna do now is basically just like add those to my notes. And then I'm glad that the paper is in the afternoon tomorrow. I confirmed it, so it's gonna be way chiller than and honestly, I've just chilled throughout this weekend. I think I just needed this. I need to chill in general. Like if I'm working hard for one day, I need like 3 days to chill. Yeah. So I'm back. Just gave my third examination. Media law is down. Media law 0, Priya 1. But to be fair, this was a torture of an exam, because firstly I was hungry. I didn't have lunch. I had breakfast and then I skipped lunch. And then I had to poop as well. So it was like painful because I was hungry and I had to use the washroom at the same time. But of course I could not go and actually use it during the exam time because I'm not crazy. But then the paper was so boring. That was also so painful because that usually makes me very sleepy. So I was fighting all these demons at once. But then finally, once the clock struck 5, I knew that I had just 1 hour to go, and I had 2 questions. So I was like, okay, I need to rush this thoda sa. And then once the exam feels like, oh, it's gonna end soon, you get motivated more. So then I didn't want to sleep. Yeah, so next I have terrorism law. Mostly I have all the notes prepared, but I need to give them some depth. So today I'm going to do that, and then tomorrow I'll revise this. See ya. Cut to around a day after. I've not really done anything, so a huge like disclaimer about this video, the entire thing. I'm not studying. Like this is the chillest like bunch of exams that I've ever given in my life. And in general, college exams are not that difficult, but still these ones are like, they set a new benchmark. because I've been sleeping, napping, watching movies, starting new shows. I just started The Pit, by the way, it's great. And I've been doing all sorts of things except study. And I have my exam tomorrow at 3, and I'm like yet to like properly even have like read the entire thing once. And I have all the notes ready in front of me. It's not like, oh, I have to create notes or anything like that. I've already created those. I've not even read the document once. And I, as I've told you, require it 3 times. So, yeah, this is pretty chill. It's making me a little paranoid about what the result's gonna be, but then it's okay. Results are not in my hand. Till now, I've been using this strategy, and honestly, the exams have been going pretty good. So yeah, let's hope that that continues. I have 2 exams left, one tomorrow and then one on I think Friday, and then I'll be done. And then my flight back home is on Tuesday, so it's just 3-4 days to just chill out, pack and relax. But about that later on. This I'm gonna do now. Apart from that, I feel like a cough coming down. I do feel that the seasonal fever thing is catching on to me. Everyone's sick around me, like almost everyone, except our friend group. Everyone like has like cough and like viral fever symptoms, and it makes sense because the weather has like changed ekdam se, and I am a person who drinks so much like cold water. I like water, and my water cold. Um, so I'm just gonna try to heat my water like half, like at least some lukewarm water every day. Not hit myself, hit my throat with that like ice cold glacial water, right? So yeah, that's it regarding me. That's the update. Terrorism law is the subject that we're studying. I'll just show you what I have. Yeah, so here we go, like nothing new. So all like this time, the entire thing I've studied through Google Docs only. I've not really um, made any physical notes. I don't wanna. I do make like some like condensed information at the end to like go through it very fast, but I guess I'll do that later on. So yeah, this is like a what? How long is this document? 57 page document, and I am like almost done with the reading once. Yeah, it's very boring to be honest. I don't know what to show you guys. There's like nothing like new manner of studying. The subjects are also so boring, and everything. Oh, here we go. Thanks. So yeah, it's boring. The semester's been pretty boring apart from the like parties and the stuff that's been happening. The studies have been boring. See you next. Hi. So we are in the process of studying, but it's not going that well. My head was hurting till now, so I had to have like a bunch of coffee to fix that temporarily. It was fixed. It is fixed till now, but I do need to take a nap. I don't know when I'm gonna take it. Let's see. I do have a lot of content to still summarize, like make my notes through, and I need to rush because then otherwise I won't be able to like read the notes before I sleep. And because the paper is in the morning, I'm kind of fucked, very much fucked. Yeah, so barely hanging on right now. I wish the paper was in the afternoon because this like morning shit is very difficult. So anyway, we're gonna sleep around like 5 and then have to wake up by like 8:30 maximum, like that's the latest. And then I'll have to like go through notes again like before I can go for the exam. So like 3 hours of maximum sleep I'll get, which is not enough, but then it's okay. Yeah, we'll try to push through. This is the last exam. Let's try to do this. Let's try to not fuck up the exam. Hopefully it goes okay. Finally done with all my exams. Infrastructure law, to be honest, was weird in the sense that we had honestly studied so much, because there was a lot of portion, and we were told to study everything, but I saw that there's like barely anything in the paper. Most of the major topics were not there, so it felt like all the time that I'd spent studying was not really that useful. But it's okay. Studying is always great because you're learning. So yeah, so like overall the night, it went pretty difficult because yesterday, like, I woke up very late. However, I was tired because, like, for the entire 12 hours from I woke up around 1 yesterday, and then like I had lunch and all, and for the next from 1 p.m. to the next today morning 4 a.m. I was just continuously studying. I was not doing anything else. I just took a break to go to the mess for a while for the snacks, just to get those. But like even during eating and all, I didn't have dinner, but like while eating also, any snack or anything, I was like continuously studying, like making notes and all, because there was so much content to cover. So it kind of made up my mind in the middle of the night, look, I might not be able to go to sleep tonight, so I might have to give this paper without any sleep. But honestly, like around 3:30 I emotionally gave up. I felt that it is not in my power today to really be more awake than this, to stay awake for more time, especially reading all this content. I made around 80 pages of notes and it was just not ending. There was so much content, so many ads, so much just like rules and everything. So I was like, okay, it's okay, I don't care, I need 4 hours of sleep. So around 4 I gave up. I turned everything off and I went to sleep. It took me a while to go to sleep, but like around, I think, half an hour, which is not too much for me. And then I woke up around like 8:15. I was knocked out. 8:15 I woke up, and then like I showered and everything, and then I revised again whatever I had left. So yeah, like pretty like packed schedule. I could not really do anything else. I could not have breakfast, I could not really have dinner also last night. And like I had a bunch of like instant ramen around 12 because I had to, but that kind of made me sick, and I had to take a nausea medicine because of that. So yeah, that's just like, sorry, that's just like normal stuff that usually happens in during exam time at NLUO, and I think any law college honestly, or university for that matter. Yeah, so I guess we are done. And this was me during my exams. I actually do have one exam left, but I don't have to give that because I've swapped that particular exam with credits. And yeah, so that exam is supposed to be on Monday, and I just won't give that. And I'm leaving on Tuesday, and my friends are also leaving on Tuesday, and I'm going back to my home. So yeah, that's about it for this exam period. Pretty underwhelming, pretty like chill, I would say, not that stressful, full of surprises, and not that like eventful, but I liked it. Bye bye.